a better job presenting and understanding and to the administration, and would ask if you would consider to carry this forward to the next meeting with the understanding that we could use this next period of the time between these two meetings for me to give you a better understanding of what we're actually requesting and what we're performing and what the cost to Transit Village is, if that would be.
I think that's a great idea. Commissioners, board members, any questions, comments? So the request then is to move it, continue it until and we'll 2 weeks from now, and we'll have to do a special CRA meeting. Staff, that's fine. Is that the request, Mr. Massenoff?
Is that the next CRA meeting, guy?
Well, we could do a special meeting if that's what you.
That would be fine.
Special meeting in 2 weeks from now. Okay.
This would give us the opportunity to present a better understanding so that there's no unanswered questions.
All right, very good. So staff, if you will set up a special CRA meeting for 2 weeks from now, get this on the agenda, and Mr. Massenoff, you and I will be talking, maybe some of the commissioners in the interim.
Yes, that would be great.
Okay. Any questions, comments from the board members? Hearing none, I believe this meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Madam City Attorney.
You have 2 more items, Mayor.
Oh, really? I really got ahead of myself. Okay.
Thank you,
All right, you're right. All right, thank you, Mr. Massenoff. I look forward to speaking with you. Okay, yes, item 8.
Is there a motion needed to table to continue that?
Madam City Attorney, we need a motion for that.
You can make a motion, but we usually make a motion on the zoning ones because they're published and advertised, but you don't need one for this particular matter.
I mean, it's a request from the applicant to continue. All right, we all right? All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Massenoff, Mr. Lewis.
Thank you.
Okay, item 8, resolution number 20-41, approving the adoption of the Beautified Northwood and grand opening assistance incentive programs for the Northwood Pleasant City CRA area. Ms. Justice?
Yes, Ms. Mulder has a very short presentation. We did, these are short items. This is a housekeeping item, but I want to give the board an update on these 2 incentives.
Very good. Ms. Mulder?
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners. Let me share my screen here with you. Okay, so as Ms. Justice said, I'm going to briefly go over our Beautified Northwood and Grand Opening Assistance Incentive Programs. These were actually approved in 2017, but were not actually, the full application was not attached to the resolution. So we're just doing our due diligence to make sure that these are properly put in the system. So the Beautified Northwood Grant Program, these are for minor exterior cosmetic improvements such as painting, lighting, awnings, landscaping, and signage. 100% of funding up to a maximum amount of $3,500 for those qualifying types of project costs. Below are some of the application guidelines, the same as other incentives such as quotes, renderings, etc. These just show you some of the projects that were done over the years. Some signage and awnings and painting, as well as murals. And then lastly, our Grand Opening Assistance Program. The CRA assists in coordinating and publicizing grand opening events for new businesses and will fund up to $500 worth of qualifying expenses. We also help them with their actual ribbon cutting with the scissors and the ribbon, as well as marketing and promoting their events for them. And here are some images of those as well. And that concludes my presentation. And I will take any questions. Thank you.
Any questions, board members? Comments? Okay, hearing none. Madam Clerk, do we have any cards on this matter?
No cards, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, I will entertain a motion.
Mayor, I move to approve resolution number 20-41.
Is there a second?
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Discussion? Madam Clerk, can you call the roll, please?
Commissioner Shelf,
Yay.
Commissioner Fox,
Yay.
Commissioner Lambert,
Yay.
Commissioner Paduzzi,
Yay.
Commissioner Neering.
Yay.
Motion passes unanimously.
I get to vote, Madam Clerk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, but I vote yay.
Mayor, okay.
Not a problem. Okay, item 9, resolution number 20-43, waiving a conflict of interest of Thea Sullivan to allow participation on the CRA Advisory Board. Who's presenting
So,
this?
Mayor, Commissioners, Ms. Sullivan was appointed to the CRA Advisory Board back in January and February 2019. We had believed that she had gone through the process to get sworn in and do the training. She had done one portion of that, but not the other. So she'd been serving on the board, actually wasn't officially sworn in. At the time that we went to go get her sworn in, she was involved with Valley National Bank and the city's loan program, and the attorneys cited a conflict of interest. So we spoke with Ms. Rothenberg and the ethics attorney. They advised us that we could, if the board chooses, waive the conflict of interest, that Ms. Thea Sullivan works for Valley National Bank. She's not directly involved with the loan program, but because she is an employee, that is considered a conflict. So we would like to get the conflict waived so she can serve on the board.
Okay, very good. We do have a comment from Madam President.
Thank you, Mayor. As liaison to the CRA Advisory Board, I just wanted to weigh in that Ms. Sullivan has been very instrumental in contributing and very enthusiastic about being on the CRA Advisory Board. And, I'm very much in support of waiving this conflict. The role, I kind of play dual roles in this as advisor to CRA Advisory Board and as part of the CRU team. Valley National Bank's involvement in the processing of the loans was simply that, to process the loans. They don't have a say in who gets approved for the loans. There's a whole separate system for that. So, from one member of this board, I don't believe that conflict would have a bearing on her decision making for the advisory board, and I think she's an excellent asset.
Very good. Any other comments or questions? Do we have any cards on this item, Madam Clerk?
No cards, Mr. Mayor.
All right, I will entertain a motion.
Mayor, I move to approve resolution number 20-43.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Discussion. Madam Clerk, can you call roll, please?
Commissioner Shelf,
Yay.
Mayor James,
Yay.
Commissioner Fox,
Yay.
Commissioner Lambert,
Yay.
Commissioner Paduzzi,
Yay.
Commissioner Neering.
Yay.
Motion passes unanimously.
Very good. Now, I believe that is all the items of business for the CRA. So this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all very much. Have a good week. Stay safe.